Have you noticed how many of the stories about Jesus take place around a dinner table? In today's Gospel selection, Luke describes a meal at the home of a Pharisee. As you may know, Pharisees were so devoted to the observance of the law of Moses with its regulations about cleanliness that they went beyond the legal prescriptions to avoid any semblance of impurity in their tableware. At the meal, Jesus doesn't observe the strict rules about washing, and his host is scandalized. This prompts Jesus to criticize the Pharisees for their misplaced priorities. In their zeal to observe the law, they missed the bigger picture. Some of them behaved in ways which showed them to be unclean in their behavior toward others. We might not be so blunt to our host at a dinner, but Luke is giving us a picture of Jesus in a prophetic role. And perhaps Luke also wants to remind his community of the danger of lacking perspective in their lives as Christians. Their own practices in daily life or at the community's Eucharistic meals may have been correct in little details, but lacking in charity. Luke tells us that Jesus offered his host a way out of the dilemma. "Give alms," Jesus said, "and behold, everything will be clean for you." It's a good story for us who are Christians 2,000 years later. It's easy to become too focused on the externals in life, and this can happen at our Eucharistic liturgy as well, and something I know well from my experience as a presider at Mass. We must never forget how Jesus continually calls us back to authentic living. And being generous to others with alms or with loving service can go a long way to restoring authenticity in our Christian living.